I'm going to tell another college story. My spring semester, sophomore year, we got 2 new roommates in our suite. So there were 6 of us in the suite, and we had 2 new guys. And one of them was affectionately named Frank the Tank, because and Frank, so this was Geneseo. Frank was from Livonia.
Yeah, Geneseo. Woo! Yeah.
So he was a local boy, and what he did for a part-time job was he house sat for some people. And so one weekend he comes back with a Labatt blue cardboard box with 2 geckos in it. Geckos, and they're like yellow with black spots, and they're cool looking, and it's got like confetti sand in it. I don't know if you guys remember that, like neon colored sand. And he tells a story about the lady that he house sat for left him a note that said, "Frank, take the geckos, I'm going to tell the kids they died. Get them out of here, I don't want the geckos." So, here we are, college sophomores, and we're not supposed to have pets. Like you guys know, you're not supposed to have pets in the dorms. That's not allowed. And allegedly, he claims that a university police officer stopped him on the way in because he had a box that said Labatt Blue, and the cop was like, "You can't carry beer into the dorm. What are you doing?" He's like, "No, it's cool, man. They're geckos. Don't worry about it." The guy's like, "All right." What are you going to do? So, I mean, it's kind of cool. We've got these geckos, and people are coming by and checking them out. They kind of crawl up your arm, and they're fine. And Frank and his roommate go away for the weekend, and he says, "John, I really need you to feed the geckos. They haven't been fed in a while." I'm like, "Well, what did they eat?" "I don't know. Go to the pet store and ask." So my other sweet mate Ian and I go to a pet store, and I don't know, we didn't have a picture or anything. We're just like describing the animals to the pet store owner. We're like, "Yeah, they're that big, they're yellow with black spots." "Oh no, that's a South American leopard gecko. When you want to feed them," and he gives us a bag of like 30 crickets.
Oh.
Live crickets jumping around in this bag. And I say, How many crickets should I give to them?" "Oh, just dump the bag in there and they'll clean them up. If they haven't eaten in a while, they'll do fine." So we go back to Geneseo. We had to drive maybe like Avon or something to find this place. We go to Geneseo, we're back in there. We get out the geckos in their Labatt blue box, which has no lid. You know, there's no, we haven't thought this through. So we dump the bag of crickets into the box. The geckos go nuts. Left and right, and I'm counting, and we're like trying to make sure the crickets are staying in the box. And he 1, 2, 3, 4 each, 5 each, and then they stop. And so there's 20 to 25 crickets. We have no way to contain, and we're scrambling trying to get them back in the bag, and they're all over the place. We're finding crickets in my shower caddy, like under the couch. The ones that we did round up, we put in a beer mug with a dryer sheet over the top, tied on with one of my roommate's hair ties because he had long hair. So that sat on top of the TV in the suite. So what started out as kind of a cool thing turned out not cool.